Finally, it's about time we made another episode. Yeah, I know, it's my bad. So this video is more of a life update and what I've been up to since you last saw me. I also got some new pickups that I want to share with you guys and get your thoughts on it. Towards the end of 2021, I started to put on my producer hat more and work on projects behind the scenes. Now this was after season 2 of Sneaker Battles and I kept producing into 2021. Some of the projects include Soul Collector's Air Max Power Rankings. If you watched that video and you enjoyed it, leave it in the comments below. Let me know that you want to see more of those types of videos and we'll try to make it happen. Ooh. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Complex is on Twitch now, and I helped Joe LaPuma produce his first live stream with guest Face Swag. So if you're not following the Complex Twitch channel, please do. There may be potential of me streaming on that platform one day, so we'll see. I miss hooping. Hopefully by the time this episode drops, all this snow would have melted. But for now, let's talk about this watch. So I got these 3 incredible G-Shock watches, and I could use a little more information about them. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my Complex colleague, Sean, who's basically a watch connoisseur. This is your first time gracing the Life at Complex audience. Why don't you go ahead and let the people know what your title is at Complex?
My name is Sean Botwinick. I am the creative director for the brand partnerships team at Complex.
Wonderful. So from my understanding, you've worked on a bunch of these G-Shock campaigns in the past. What can you tell us about the brand and their history?
I started at Complex in 2007, and when I started, Kanye was on the cover wearing a pink G-Shock. That was such an amazing cover and still one of my favorites. Specifically, G-Shock collaborations were something that were really sought after and really the hyped product at the time. If you didn't have a G-Shock, kind of your outfit wasn't complete. So yeah, when I started, I kind of I got the advice of, a lot of the OGs at Complex, Bradley Carbone, who was legendary style editor, Joe LaPuma, of course. They both told me that G-Shock was where it's at and kind of that I should look for a Bape collab. And one of them that I wear to this day is the Information collab. You actually had to call the store in Hawaii, give them your info and get them, and kind of old school, hop on the phone and talk to them and get them to send you the watch. So the G-Shock brand always came at the cross section of toughness and technology. And then kind of where the Complex audience comes in is that it's stylish as well and really could go and really completes any outfit.
Talk to me about these skeleton collection right here. These feel really, really sturdy. Are these some type of on-the-go adventure watch or are these more lifestyle?
They're kind of both. Like a go adventure watch, they could take a beating, but these in particular, the skeleton collection is as stylish as it is durable.
Pop quiz. What's the G in G-Shock? Okay.
So G-Shock is gravity and shock resistance. That's sort of their core values. They would hold these events every year called Shock the World. The event was huge and really it ended with a performance by artists like Eminem, Kanye. But in the beginning, there was a press section where they would present to us the new watches and then they would stress test them and they would smash them. They would put them under intense pressure. They would project them across the stage and it was wild to see in person. And these bands in particular are made out of resin. They also have ones that are that have metal bands and more of a metal face. So they have options for everything. So it's not just kind of like a casual kind of daily watch, but you could also find the more upscale models that have metal bands as well.
G-Shock has a lot of collaborations. Let's play a little game. So I did a little research beforehand. We'll go back and forth, okay? It could be with a brand, an endorsement with a musical artist, any type of collaboration, okay? Kith collab.
Mr. Cartoon collab.
Bape collab.
The Murakami Frogman collab.
Stussy collab.
I'm a designer, so I'm gonna go with artists like Hayes and Futura, legendary graffiti artists.
Sheesh. All right, well, I ran out, so.
I'll tell you one that came out in Japan that I'm a big fan of is Henderscheme.
I'm sure they have a ton more. That alone, that resume is still pretty impressive.
They recognize that collaboration was a key to growth. It is a watch for the everyday person, but it's also a watch that stretches across genres and really breaks down boundaries. Really excited for the new collection to come out.
There's the watches. Appreciate you, Sean.
Word. Appreciate you, Tony.
For those of you wondering how I shot this B-roll, oh, it's a little makeshift studio I got going on here. Clearly I made a mess. Gotta pack all this up. Looks clean though. Look at the light just reflecting off the sides. Woo! Let's see, what else have I been up to in 2021? Well, I did make my first full-size run appearance where I conducted an unofficial sneaker battle between Brendan and Welty, and Trinidad chimed in with an epic 5th round category. So shout out to those guys. Speaking of sneaker battles, we also made a special Pro Bowl edition between Jamal Adams and Cam Jordan. So if you haven't checked that out, please take the time and catch up on that episode. I promise you, we are planning and we are trying. We're currently in the process of booking more battles. All right, time to move on to the pickups, right? You want to see the pickups. What did he pick up? Now, before I get into the actual shoes, I will say I'm not a big fan of buying sneakers on the secondary market, but sometimes when you miss out on retail, you have no other choice. So let's just say charge it to the game. All right, first sneaker, bam! We got the Air Jordan 1 J Balvin's. That's right, you see the colorful box. Boom! How do we feel about this? Did we change our minds? I know in the beginning there were some mixed reactions about this shoe. Now with time passing by, have we changed our minds? Do we now appreciate the beauty of this shoe? This is iconic, this is historic. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. It really grew on me, so I had to pick these up. So that is the first shoe. Hopefully, by purchasing this will put good karma into the world and we'll get J Balvin on an episode of Sneaker Battle. Who he battles? Well, I'll leave that up to you guys. All right, which means I have one more shoe to go. So, boom! Nike SB box. What do we think this is? Any guess? Bam! Nike SB Dunk Low Safari. So I remember when we had Chase B battling Sheck West, and he mentioned that this was probably his favorite SB Dunk Low that came out in 2020. I'm not gonna lie, these are very nice. Very nice. So I'm glad I had these in the collection. What do you guys think? Solid pickups? J Balvin Air Jordan 1s? Safari SB Dunk Lows? You know, it's really crazy when you think about it. We're about to approach 1 year of working remotely from home. Nobody thought we could do it, but we did. So salute to everyone out there who's still grinding, still chasing that dream. Hopefully this year we can slowly get back to normal and we can travel again, because there's a lot of content to be made out and about. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.